What's up, guys, and welcome to Create Art with Jazz. Today's episode, we will be drawing a cartoon panda. So, for this tutorial, you can use a regular pencil and paper, or you can use what I'm using, and that's the Adobe Illustrator Draw app. To start, we are going to make a rough outline of what the panda would look like. So, I'm going to make 2 circles on top and 1 oval shape on the bottom. Next, I'm drawing in 2 small circles for the ears, and I'm going to lightly go over that on my next layer. I'm going to lower the opacity on this layer so that I can see my drawing clearly. So I want my panda to be very loose and fun. I'm drawing the outline of the head now, and it's okay if you don't get it right on the first time, just erase it and do it over. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit and just draw the shape around the face. And I want to keep these lines nice and fluffy looking. I don't want to just make a regular circle for the head. So just trace around that top shape until you have the head complete. Next, I'm drawing in the nose, and I'm just going to go around the top of the nose, and I'm keeping these lines very fun and squiggly. And for the center of the nose, I decided to make a heart shape. And now I'm going to connect the mouth to the nose, and I'm just going to draw 2 lines. If you're using a digital pen, it's a little more tricky. You want to do those nice curves really fast so you don't have any breaks in the curves. Next, I'm going to draw the outline of the eyes. Again, I'm not going to do just plain circles, but if that's what you want to do, that's fine too. I'm going to draw some loose shapes around the eyes so that this character looks nice and friendly and fun. For the center of the eyes, I'm using a circle mask just to get that circular round look for the eyeballs. And I'm going to put one right here. And that's about where I want it at, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my pencil and just trace around that circle. And I'm going to repeat the same step on the other side. I'm drawing in the center of the eye. I'm just doing that one freehand. And I'm going to repeat the same step on the other side as well. Now I'm going to go over the ears, and I'm just making them nice and fluffy. They're kind of like an oval shape, or you can imagine putting like little clouds on top of the ears. And I'm just filling those in with black. And I wasn't quite happy with how that came out, so I just went over it again. I just want to keep the panda's face nice and fluffy. And I just filled in the panda's eyes, the area around his eyes with black. So now I'm zooming out so that I can see the rest of the body, and I'm going to go down to his arms and the rest of his body as well. So now I'm doing around the arms, and I'm keeping that shape nice and furry and fuzzy. So just follow your rough outline when going around there. And you want to just make a little part for the center where his chest is at. And keep going around. Keep those lines nice and loose so that the panda has a little bit of personality to him. They're not just plain rigid lines. And I'm drawing his paws in. You can feel free to make the paws however you want. And another thing with the Adobe Draw app, if your lines are closed, you can just press and hold and the shapes will fill in with whatever color that you want. If you're using traditional crayons or pencil and paper, you can just shade those in. And now I'm making the body of the panda. Again, I'm keeping the lines nice and squiggly and fun. They're not just rounded circles. Next, I'm drawing the legs of the panda and just making them very fluffy and furry. And we just want to fill the legs in with black, just as the arms are filled in with black. The center of the body is white. I was thinking for the pads of the feet, I wanted to make hearts again, just to make this panda a little bit different from your average panda. So I'm just drawing little heart shapes in. If you want, you can draw circles or ovals, it's up to you. And I'm going to go around and make his, and I'm going to go around and continue to make the pads on his feet out of these little heart shapes. Next, I've selected blue to color in the eyes, and I'm going to zoom out so that I can see the feet. And I think I'm going to make the feet pink, but you can choose whatever color that you like. Remember to have fun when you're doing this, and just to play around with it, experiment. That's how you find how new color combinations can be made, and you can just learn different things about art. So I'm going to fill in the feet with pink. I'm putting in some highlights on the eyes. I'm just using some little white circles to make the eyes stand out. And if you don't get it right on the first time, you can always just go over it and redo it a couple of times like I did here. I just experimented with different sizes and I decided that this is the size that I like. I went in and filled in the inside of the black part with a darker shade of black, just so that the eyes can really come out at you and stand out even more. And I really like the way that turned out, so I filled in the outside of the eyes with a darker shade of black too. Now I'm just going around the whole drawing again and adding a darker black outline and adding a little more fluff to our panda bear. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this and learn how-to tips and tricks for drawing. Thanks for watching.